Welcome back to EFC TV. This is the match review for obviously this match review for Everton versus Brighton. Obviously this is a match review for Brighton versus Everton. Tough game. Brighton are a good side, and so after the 1-1 draw, after the 1-1 draw with after the 1-1 draw with Leeds in midweek again. I think obviously it wasn't great. I think it wasn't a win. Wasn't a defeat. Obviously it wasn't a win. Wasn't a defeat. Got a point out, but yeah, no great results. Not great results. That's not great results to say, but no great result is what it is. And Brighton, who lost 2-1 to Fulham last weekend, obviously they got beat. So you imagine they'll want to go in against us to get bounce back and get bounce back as you were. So you imagine they'll want to do that. And Brighton are a good side, defensively good, attackingly good, and also obviously technically good, and facing ex-Man United, ex-Arsenal striker, Welbeck again, obviously Welbeck again, Welbeck again, Welbeck again, he's obviously striker Welbeck, United, and also striker Welbeck, Welbeck, he's obviously one we got to look out for again. I think not last 3 years gone, but I think the last 2-3 years he obviously has become very good and started scoring a lot more goals. And later his age, he has scoring more, or he still has something that like in Premier League now you need to see more. Again, obviously the thing, but yeah, no one to look out for him. And also facing ex-Liverpool fullback, midfielder, and winger, obviously Milner. Obviously, you know who he is. Obviously, he's coming against us, and I don't think he's actually ever scored against us. I think he might have, or he might not have. I don't know, but I think he has, or he hasn't. I can't remember now. I don't think. Listen, I might be wrong. I don't know, but I don't think he's ever scored against us. I don't ever think he's scored against us ever. I might be wrong, but I don't think he has. No. Was anyone in the comment? Let me know your thoughts. Has he scored any goal? Has he scored against us? Because I'm trying to think. He played for him. Obviously, I know Forest Park. I can't remember. As well, Milner, and facing ex and goalkeeper his name I can pronounce Van Bergen. And facing British Dortmund midfielder. Obviously, ex-British Dortmund midfielder Grob. Is it Grob? Yeah, Grob. Yeah, it's just his name. Okay, Grob. And also facing ex Red Bull, and also facing ex Red Bulls defender and fullback. This is I'm probably gonna butcher. Julio, I think his name is, Julio. I'm facing the likes of Ferguson, obviously Timmers, obviously Webster, Rutter, cuyper. I think cuyper, yes, no. Oh, it's yes. I asked when I was doing that, I thought it was a G. I was I'd say CR because I don't want it, because if I say it name, I might get correct claim against it. So unless I can say it, but I might get correct. I can say it name, but I might get correct claim against it. So I'd say CR because if I say it name, I might get correct claim against me. So I'm not saying it. But yeah, obviously Gomez, and obviously likes of mitoma, kasdioglu, obviously baleba. It's like Bale and BA, like baleba, and also likes of kostouscos, mitoma, obviously mitoma, obviously mitoma, obviously mitenen, obviously mitoma, I think it's mitoma, obviously mitoma. Right, these are all names I'm probably gonna butcher. And as ayari, and obviously yeah, and obviously many more who, because I think I was good one. Brian, obviously, yeah, okay, you know what? I was good one. Brighton, I've got obviously Brighton are a good side. They got obviously Brighton are a good side. They've got a big team as well. So again, that's just a few of them as you can think of. Of course, yeah. And we will need to defend well and keep out Brighton from scoring. If we defend well and keep out Brighton from scoring, and if we score first and keep up Brighton from scoring, do you know what? I think. Do you know? Do you know what? Do you know what? I think this is going to be again. Do you know what? This will be. Do you know what? I think it'll be tough. Listen. I know that our home record. No, listen. I know our I know that I know that our away record this season has been quite good more recently. Because again, I think. Listen. I know that our away record this season has been quite good. I mean, again. You know what? So I know that. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, so I know that obviously our away record this season has been quite good because obviously it has. But again, I think that record doesn't. I think the record's good as it is. But again, like we know when we play away against sides like Brighton, and obviously I think we have. I think we have done well season. I think we have done well season away because obviously. But again, like I said before, it's weird. Again, I think that our own record's not been amazing. Obviously, something good talk because obviously hasn't. But again, obviously, I think he has been good. I think it has been good though. We have got like, I think it's like, I think we've got what, like 1 or 2 or 3 wins or something like that. I don't, but I think that. It might be, it might not, but obviously, ever. But so I do know that our home record this season has been quite good because obviously has. But again, like I said, you know what, it's weird because we like our next start season wasn't very good. We got people Leeds away, which again not a great result for us. But yeah, no, it's mad though. It really like okay, but yeah. Do you know what I do? Do you know what? Now the Spurs are good away. Listen, now the Spurs are good away record we've had. Obviously, I think I'll yeah. I think I was do you know what I think also despite our brains, no, despite our good, slash brains, not brains. I think listen, despite our good a home record we've had playing away from home this season as worked for us. We have done well with that. But again, Brighton. I think also Brighton. I think now. Okay, let's not forget. Okay, let's not forget Gunn. Let's not forget Gunn. But I think let's not forget Gunn. But obviously, yeah, I think obviously not forget Gunn. But obviously, we played at home versus Brighton. We obviously we got our so basically, yes. Okay. Space. Okay. So okay. Space. Also. So okay. Space. Okay. Okay. Basically, obviously, yeah. So basically, what it is because obviously, like early on in the season, like I think like the first part of the season, where obviously we played at home, we beat Brighton. Obviously, I think our first win at the Hildington Stadium, we came against Brighton, and we beaten Brighton early on the season. But again, you imagine it's away, it'd be different. I think away it'll still be. I think obviously away. We'll have a difficult time against Brighton because in Brighton, okay, listen, despite us beating them like I think it's something like 1-0 or 2-0, something like that, wasn't it? I think we beat something like 1-0. I think we played at home, we beat them like I think it was like 1-0 or 2-0, something like that, wasn't it? Yeah, where basically we did that with Galaxy, but I was like that before, again. But I think now I think okay, now despite us winning, being Brighton at home is amazing. It was amazing, being good because obviously it was. It's amazing because it's amazing because obviously it is. But like I said, you know what, you can do well at home, but again, playing away though, to Brighton, you imagine they'll want to beat us because they want to get one over us. So again, me personally, you know what, I do think again. I think this game will be. I think this game will be a tough game. But okay, you know what? Again, me personally, you know what? Again, me personally, you know what? I do think if we do what we did against Brighton. And obviously when we play Brighton at home, if we do that, I think we'll get goes up. But you know what? Again, I still do think this will be a tough game. Obviously playing Brighton away will be a tough game because it will. But again, Brighton are a good side. I think Brighton are a good side. They got good players. I think they got players. I think Brighton are a good side. They got good players. And as well as that, they got a few players with games like players like Mitoma and obviously numerous players I mentioned before. Got some players who can score against us. So again, no, I think it'll be a tough game. You know what? But I think if we did what we did against Brighton on obviously when we played in our first Premier League first Premier League game at the Hildington Stadium. I think we'll get results, but again, I think we have to do what we've been doing in the last league. I think we have to do what we did in that game. Like, I think like be defensively good. Like, once I think like go for I think obviously obviously I think obviously I think you know what you know what I think obviously it costs to be clear and noisy, right? Basically, I think obviously go forward. I think once go I think pace as well. Well, I think once go forward, create good chances. Once create good chances, we need to go forward to those chances and score them. You don't, Brighton will come and they'll create a few chances and score against us. And not us going, but I think they'll score a few chances and they'll score a few chances. Obviously they'll play against us now, and they'll do that. But again, that's the thing with this game, because Brighton. Listen, I think like Brighton may look, but Brighton actually are decently good. Brighton actually are really. Brighton may not be amazing. Brighton might not be like a side that you talk about, like, getting top four or getting Europe. But you know what? They're a team that, despite that, but they actually are a really good side. They got good players. I think obviously they got good fans, they got good players. So is that right? The way that Brighton, I think like the way like the club like say Brighton, Brentford, obviously I don't know who the club's there now, isn't it? Obviously Brighton, Brentford. I think I know the club is obviously clubs like Brentford, Brighton. I think clubs like Brentford and Brighton. I know those all can't remember, but basically, clubs like that, how they go out. No, I think how they like go out and recruit some, look at bringing in young signing players who will make their team better and stuff like that. Like, obviously do that. That's what I think I feel we need to be doing that, because again, listen, I know that we can't do. Okay, listen, I know that we can't do it. Okay, listen, I know that we can't do it. Okay, you know what? So I know that I think, you know what? Okay, let's go one time. We're not there. You know what? I imagine the future will become like, I think we'll become a lot like a Brighton, a Brentford, even like an Aston Villa, where we can be in Europe and doing that. So again, I was like, you know what? I really hope that, I really hope, but again, I think this is the thing, because Brighton actually are a side that I think Brighton actually are good. Obviously, I think me personally, you know what? I think Brighton actually are really good. Actually, are decently good. Actually, are a decently good. Actually are really good. I think actually are a good quality, decently good side. They've got good players, and you know what? Listen, they may not look it, but they actually are a good side. And you see how well they do. Not as well as Gunner, but not well than Gunner, but obviously you see how well they are run now. The players they bring in, I think like the manager they bring in, the players they bring in, they find these players from like no one's ever heard this player, and then he comes with something and oh my god, never heard him. It's like, yes, so many players here I didn't know about, like that Gomez, he was, and so, oh yeah, don't know, but yeah. And I said for against it. Let's go. But I think I think so. Okay. Obviously, like I said, for you know what, let's think if we did what we did against Brighton at home, obviously in the first game season, obviously in the first home game season. I think if we do what we did against Brighton in the first home game season, I think we get a good result away from home at the American. Away at the obviously away to Brighton. I think that's right. I think we put the same forms in. I think we put the same forms in that we did against. I think we put the same forms as we put in. I think we put the same forms in that we put in against Brighton. I think we put the same forms in like we did when we played our first Premier League home game at the Hildington Stadium. I think we'll get a good result. We like if we're defensively good. If we're defensively good, so if we're defensively good, so solid. Keep up Brentford from scoring. Not Brentford, keep up Brentford from scoring as well. Like in the midfield, the midfield solid as well. It's good. And then I think like pace wise, I think the wings of Jack Grealish obviously, Jack Grealish won't be able to play obviously, but obviously he's going to play because he's not injured obviously. But obviously players like Tyler Davis and Ilan Dye obviously get to see what they have. Obviously I think this game. I think we'll have to see if listen right. We don't know if Ilan Dye they're playing not obviously players like Tad Dibbling or players not Dwight McNeil because he's not very good. So everybody's not. Basically, obviously that as well. I think if we create your chances, when we create chances, go forward. I think listen, if we create good chances, don't wait for them. Go forward and score them. If the players are coming, you go on your own and do it. If you're not, if the players coming, wait for them to come and then create a good chance and then score. Because if you don't, what will happen is Brighton will start getting into games again, and then they'll start having the one. Then a few chances they might score, and the probably will score because again that's what we always seem. Again, I'm not saying now, but it always seems like that's what will happen because I'm sorry for saying it, but it does annoy me a little bit. So obviously, obviously it's going to one. Obviously, it's going to be a tough one, and if we defend well and keep out Brighton from scoring, and if we score first and keep out Brighton from scoring, and I'm going for a 1-1 or a 2-1 win to the Toffees to get another win. Get another win away from home because again, for some weird reason, not weird reason, God, but for some mad weird reason, strange reason this season we're doing better away from home than at home, which is a little bit just it's a little bit annoying and frustrating, but it's also a little bit annoying and frustrating really because it's we should be doing better at home, but. We'll see after that, but hopefully it gets better. But yeah, so I've went to Everton. Obviously, I'm going for Dortmund. Went to Everton as I said before. And if we defend set piece as well and keep out Brentford from scoring, if we defend set piece as well and keep out Brighton from scoring, Potter's that obviously from scoring. Yeah, you know what? It'll be it'll be a tough game. You know what? I think if we do what we did against Brighton the first season. In the first game at home season, obviously first game at home, obviously it's Brighton. You know what? I think we'll go good. But you know what? Hopefully the Toffees can get a good result with them home again, and hopefully we do. Hopefully our impressive. Hopefully our goals / impressive home. Not home good over. Hopefully our good / not good gunner, but hopefully our good / impressive away form that helps us again and we get another win. Hopefully we get another win. Hopefully we get another win, or even hopefully we get another win with them home again, and we hopefully go and do it again because again, listen, if that's working for us, do that because you know what? It's weird. I can't explain it. It's really weird how it works. It's mad. And that's it. Well, because I was letting my thoughts come below. Do you think we'll play away to Brighton and get? Do you think we'll play away to Brighton? Do you think we'll play away to Brighton? Do you think we'll get a good result away from home again against Brighton? Do you think we won't? Do you think we will? Do you think we'll get a point there? Do you think we'll get a win there or anything that? Anything you think like anything that obviously. As you're a Brighton fan, do you think it will be your place or you're a Brighton fan? Do you think you'll be is at your place or do you think? You'll be at your place, or do you think we'll beat you there instead this time, or obviously, anything that obviously. But yeah, no, it's gonna be weird. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird game. But yeah, I think tough game still. Obviously, I think it'll still be tough game because obviously it will. Anyway, obviously, yeah. Listen, if you want to see more, obviously, you need to tell me. So, you know what? I was like, you know what? Obviously, you're new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com. Obviously, you already subscribe. Obviously, if you're new to the channel or you already subscribe to the channel as you were. Okay. Obviously, yeah, let's have it. You know what? Let's have it. Okay, I think obviously you're new to the channel or you already subscribe to the channel. Make sure you press the notification button that spell as well. Make sure you do that. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to see more great videos like obviously match previews, instant or match reviews as you were, and you also want to see obviously breaking news. I did a breaking news video earlier today. Obviously, check it out. I did it uploaded it a few minutes ago. Make sure you check it out. Quite good. Obviously, I did videos like that. As well. Obviously, I think my start and 11 versus the videos that now. But that I also want exclusive videos like some Magma children's topics. Obviously, your numerous great videos like that as well. But that, do you know what? I would really appreciate if you would share. Do you know what? I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to EFC TV, EFC TV at YouTube.com, because one, it absolutely massively helps you keep going, improve, get better as you work. You know what? You know what? I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. You know what? It absolutely massively helps you keep going, improve, get better as you work. You know what? And this is something that this is something that I love doing. Got a passion for as well. It's something that I'm actually like really good at. I want to really keep doing it as well. It's something I love doing. It's just something I love doing. It's just something I really love doing. I want to continue it as well. But yeah. Now I also really appreciate support you do that as well. It massively helps. It massively helps. Obviously it does. Except for. But, okay. I was forget as well. Yeah, I was forget as well. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Wrestling UK and Wrestling K or FERV TV. Obviously, yeah, if you're interested in wrestling and stuff like that, make sure you subscribe to Wrestling UK. And also, if you're interested in film, video games as you were, or film video games, or even TV series you were, make sure you subscribe. Also, make sure you subscribe to FERV TV as well. So yeah. You know what? And I'd also really appreciate it if you subscribe to either Wrestling UK or FERV TV. Listen, if you subscribe to both of them, I'd make it would. You know what? If you subscribe to one of them, I still made up. I still appreciate. You know what? I really appreciate you subscribe to both. But again, if you can't, obviously, if you can't. Obviously, I'd really appreciate that you guys subscribe to you guys. You know what? I'd really appreciate it. You would have to subscribe to either to one of them or both of them. If you subscribe to one of them, I'd really appreciate it as well. It massively helps the channel as well. I suppose that right. And I'd also really appreciate it if you would. Obviously, you subscribe to both, great. If you can't, you subscribe to one, I'd be so made up. I really would, because again, massively helps those channels out as well. Obviously, they're getting some attention as well, so they're not being forgotten. So I'd really appreciate you doing it as well. Good. That's yourself. You know what? And also really appreciate. It if you would share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter.com. And also don't forget to tell your friends, your family, and anyone else you know really about the channel as well. Make sure you do that, because massively helps does. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, well, yeah. You know what? And also. Obviously, don't forget to give a like, leave comments. Like I said, for first bit. Obviously, to give like I said for. Don't forget to give like as you were. Obviously, leave comments as I said for as well. Obviously, leave comments as well like I said for. First person leaves comment section below. We're getting on shout out as well. There you go. So, and yeah. And so hopefully the Toffees can get a good result away at Brighton again. Hopefully we can. We'll see. Yeah. Come on, Toffees.